Dorian has actually kind of picked back up in just the last couple of minutes to a Category 3. It's actually growing also in size, meaning more people are going to be affected.
As for nationwide companies, well, emergency preparedness involves more than just the people in that large impact zone. Lauren Lowry now with more on how a Nashville-based company is at the epicenter of emergency response for dozens of hospitals all along the coast.
Long before the winds rage and the storm surge rushes in, emergency preparedness crews are watching the radar, preparing for the worst Mother Nature has in store. That includes a little over a dozen people in this hushed conference room at HCA.
So usually 120 hours out from impact, we start to plan.
Mike Wargo is the Vice President of Emergency Operations at HCA. It's in this Nashville room that he and his colleagues take in reports from HCA hospitals, law enforcement, social media, and their own weather tracking service to determine the best course of action for the dozens of facilities in the potential impact zone for Dorian.
We bring additional generators in for infrastructure to support them. We'll move those high-risk patients out of harm's way. In some cases, we may evacuate. In this case, we didn't fully evacuate. We de-risked, meaning move those high-risk patients to other areas.
With 185 hospitals spanning from Alaska to Florida, Wargo says the room is activated 5 to 8 times each year. It helps coordinate responses for everything from hurricanes to mass shootings and doing some problem solving along the way.
Post-Harvey, we had to go over land, we had to go over water to deliver supplies and equipment. And Kevin Cleveland from our security team, he had the idea of bringing in duck boats. So we appropriated duck boats from San Antonio, from the duck boat tours. We moved them to Houston. We actually moved supplies and equipment through those duck boats.
Tonight, their focus is on their hospitals along the East Coast, constantly monitoring, prepared to send aid to their staffs and patients who could be impacted by Dorian's wrath.
You know, while Wargo says patient care is their #1 priority, they're also mindful of their employees, too. He says HCA has specially trained nurses who can work in multiple facilities. Those people can be brought in so that employees can deal with their own personal hurricane recovery. Tom?